Hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss questions based on properties of logarithms. Let us solve the questions based on the properties which we have discussed in previous session. As logarithm is one of the important topic in CPT, let's solve more number of questions from different topics to cover different types of questions. So the third question is, as this is a continuation of the previous session, so I'm starting with the third question. The third question is log of x square by xy plus log of y square by yz plus log of z square by xz. From the properties of logarithms, this is in the form of addition, so we can write it as multiplication as the bases are same. So we can write it as log of x square by xy into y square by yz into z square by xz. If you multiply the terms in the denominator, it is going to be xy into yz, which is nothing but xy square z, that is multiplied with xz. So the resulting is going to be x square y square z square. So therefore it is logarithm of x square y square z square divided by x square y square z square. We can cancel out these two. So it's nothing but logarithm of 1, its value is 0, right? Let's look into the fourth one. The value of log 3 to the base 5 into log 5 to the base 8 into log 8 to the base 3. From the properties, this we can write it as log 3 by log 5 into log 5 divided by log 8 into log 8 divided by log 3. If you observe log 8 we can cancel out, log 5, log 3 and log 3. So the value is going to be 1. Let me list out the properties which we have used in this particular examples. The first property which we have used is here, that is logarithm of mn to the base a is log m to the base a plus log n to the base a, right? The property which we have used here is logarithm of a to the base b is equals to log a by log b, right? This is a first property and this is a second property which we have used in these questions, right? Let's move on to the fifth question. Fifth question is, if log 3 to the base 10 is equals to p, log 5 to the base 10 is equals to q, then the value of log 150 to the base 10. So to solve this question, let us represent logarithm of 150 to the base 10 in terms of 3 and 5, so that we can substitute log 3 to the base 10 value as p and log 5 to the base 10 value as q. So let's do that. So we can write it as logarithm of 150, we can write it as 3 into 5 into 10, right? So 3 into 5 is 15, 15 into 10 is 150 to the base 10. Let me keep it in brackets. So this we can write it as, from the properties, log 3 to the base 10 plus logarithm of 5 to the base 10 plus logarithm of 10 to the base 10. So this is equals to, as you know that from the question we can write it as p plus this value is q plus log 10 to the base 10 value is 1. Therefore it is p plus q plus 1. Let us list out the properties which we have used over here. The first one is logarithm of mn to the base a is log m to the base a plus log n to the base a. And the second property is logarithm of a to the base a is equals to 1, right? Let us solve the sixth question. Log a is equals to p plus q. Log b is given and we have to find out log a by b square. In order to find out this value, let us find out the value by using properties. So first, if you look into the numerator, it is in the form of multiplication. So we can write it as log 100 plus log a divided by b square. This further we can write it as log 100 plus log a minus log b square, or we can write it as 2 into log b, right? So here log 100 we can write it as logarithm of 10 square, right? Plus log a value is given as p plus q minus 2 into logarithm of b is given as p minus q. So this will be equals to 2 into logarithm of 10. The base is not given, so we will take it as common logarithm, that is 10 plus p plus q minus of 2 into p minus 2p plus 2 into q plus 2q. So it's going to be here 2 into logarithm of 10 to the base 10 is 1. So 2 plus 2p plus p minus 2p. So it is minus p, right? So q plus 2q, it is 3q. Therefore its value is 2 plus 3q minus p, right? Let us list out the properties which we have used over here. The first one is logarithm of m n to the base a is log m to base a plus log n to base a. The second property is logarithm of m by n to the base a is logarithm of m to base a minus logarithm of n to base a. And one more property which we have used is logarithm of a to base a value is equals to 1, right? Let's look into the next question. Let's look into the seventh one. P is equals to q square. This is equals to r cube. That is equals to s to the power of 4. So we have to find out logarithm of pqrs to the base p. If you observe here, the base is p. So let us try to represent qrs in terms of base so that the base and the number will be same. So let's do that. So p, directly we can write it. So p is equals to q square, which implies q we can write it as p to the power of 1 by 2, right? Let's take r. P is equals to r cube, which implies r is equals to p to the power of 1 by 3, right? Similarly for s, p is equals to s to the power of 4, which implies s is equals to p to the power of 1 by 4. Now it is p, q, r, s. So let us multiply p, q, r, s. That is p into q is nothing but p to the power of 1 by 2 into r is p to the power of 1 by 3 into p to the power of 1 by 4 is s. So that means the bases are same. We can add the powers, that is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. Let's take LCM in order to simplify further. So the LCM is 12, right? So it's 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3, right? So which is nothing but p to the power of 23 by 12, right? Let's substitute this in the logarithm. So that is logarithm of p to the power of 23 by 12 to the base p. So which implies 23 by 12 into logarithm of p to the base p. Its value is going to be 1. So therefore its value is 23 by 12, right? So let's list out the properties which we have used over here. The property which we have used is logarithm of m to the power n to the base a. We can write it as n logarithm of m to the base a, right? Solution for this question, you have to decide from the options itself. If it is given a simplified form, then you have to simplify these fractions by taking LCM like this. If it is directly given as 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4, at the time it is logarithm of p to the power 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 to the base p. If you observe here, this is the power and this is the number with the base. So at that time we can write it as we know that from this property, this power will be multiplied to the logarithm. So it will be 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 with log p to the base p. As we know that log p to the base p value is 1, so the answer will be 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. So simplification part will be decided based on the options given. If it is a simplified form, then you have to proceed this. If it is given directly from this, you can directly write the answer, right? In next session, we'll discuss change of base and questions based on how to change the base of the logarithm. Thank you for listening and have a great day.